welcome back to my channel Sunny Java World. So we have already discussed about that 6 interview questions and answers. Okay, so now I'll continue from the 7th questions, and those people who have not watched that videos, please go and watch. So I will put this video link in the description also, and please requesting you to share these all videos to your friend who is also from IT or who also want to enter in the IT field. Okay, so let's get into the next question. Our 7th question is, why string is immutable in Java? I have faced this question in many of the interview actually. So we know that string is immutable. This is a simple question. Okay. But why string is immutable? This is really important to know about that. So first of all, we should know about that. What is mean by immutable? Once the value is stored inside the string object, we cannot change it. If you try to change it, or if you try to do any operation, like if you try to make it lower to upper, you try to concatenate, so it will create a new object. It will not going to be modified in the same object. That is mean by immutable. Okay, so why string is immutable? This is our question here. To store the string literal value, JVM creates a special memory inside the heap area that is called string constant pool. So every string literal that is going to be stored in the string constant pool only. If any other string is going to be created with the same literal value, then it's not going to occupy the other space inside the memory, but it will refer the same object to that variable. Okay, so the first benefit is it maintains the special area inside the heap memory, that is string constant pool. The second thing is it saves a lot of heap spaces, because as I told it, the different string variable can refer to the same string variable in SAP. So here, suppose if I have a string h1 equal to, I have stored a literal value is hello, and again I have created one string h2, and then I will store the hello here also. Then in this case, when the JVM execute the first line, this line, then it's going to create a heap memory inside it. So first of all, this is our heap memory. Okay, so this is our heap area. This is our heap area. This is our heap area. Okay, and inside this heap area, one special area is occupied for what? For the SAP, or string constant pool. So this is for string constant pool. So for the first time, when I store the object, so the first time the hello is going to be stored here. The hello is going to be stored here. Actually, I need to make it some small, and it's referred to, suppose I have written h1 here, then h1 will refer to, so this one will, so h1 will refer to this. So when JVM comes to the second line, this string s2 is equal to hello, this line, here new object will be not created inside the SCP, because already hello is present in that. So s2, the same object it will refer, so it will refer to this one only. Okay, one of the benefit. Now the another benefit is we can use it in multi-threading environment. Exactly, because once we got to know that string cannot be changed, it is immutable, it means that it can be used in the multi-threading environment. Means multiple thread can use the same string value. Here it means string instance can be shared across the different thread. One string instance will be going to shared among the all thread, because no one can change it. If anyone try to change it, the new object will be going to be created. It will not modified in the same thing. It means that here we will not face the inconsistency problem. Now the next thing is we can maintain the security also with the string object. How? Because we cannot change it. So if any hacker try to change it, it will not modify it. Okay. So the next thing is, we can use the string to store any sensitive information like our db username password. Okay, got it? So these all are the benefits of being a immutable. But now the counter question again, after this question the interviewer is going to ask how you can create your own custom immutable class. So our next question is how to make our own custom immutable class in Java. Yes, this is a very important question, and I have faced approx in all the interviews. They are asking two things: how to make your own custom immutable class, and how can you make your own custom singleton class. Okay, two questions frequently I'm getting from every interview actually. So how can we create it? Let's see. So first of all, we have to make our class as a final class so that other class cannot be extended. Okay, so the first thing is we have to declare our class as a final so that it can't be extended. Here I'm going to show you how to do in a programming way also. So first we need to define our class as a final so that it cannot be extendable. Okay, and the second thing is make all fields as a private so that we cannot provide the direct access to the any other classes. Okay, so we'll make our all field as a private field. Okay, we have done it here. Now the next thing is, don't provide the setter method for the variables. So we are not going to provide the setter method because we don't want to set the value from the outer side. Okay, already we have done it. We I have not given any setter method here, as you can see here. Now only we have to make all our fields as a final so that this value can be assigned only once. Yes, I have already done it, private and final. Suppose I'm taking some more field, but I don't want to make it as a immutable field. There is no need to define it as a final. Okay, we can leave it as a private only. You understood? Suppose I want to define private string address. I don't want to make this field as a immutable field. I no need to define it as a final. Okay, so we can leave it as it is. After this, we have to initialize our all fields using the constructor only and with performing the deep copy. So here what is mean the deep copy, I'm going to show in the programmatically. And we have a two type of operation we can perform like deep copy and shallow copy. So what is the deep copy and shallow copy, we will also see in the program. So I have defined here a constructor. Here I am providing all the variables our, then I am initializing this variable as we do in our program. We have to perform the deep copy. So what is meant this deep copy? Suppose we have map. Okay, here we have a map field, we have to initialize this map. So what we have to do exactly, first of all what we have to do exactly here, we have to get the all key, and by passing the key we have to get all values. So we have to iterate this map and we have to copy element one by one. Okay, so that it becomes the deep copy, means we are going inside the map, we are getting one element, we are copy to that one another map. Here we are taking the map that is temporary map, and at last we are assigning this temporary map to the our instance level map. Okay, but suppose I told you there are two type of operation we can perform, deep copy and shallow copy. So what is the shallow copy? So what we do generally in our program is the shallow copy. So directly no need to do all these things. What I will do here only, just I need to define this hm, this dot hm equal to test map. So this is our shallow copy. But here we are not going to copy the element by element. Instead of this, it is copying the only reference here, as you know that. Okay, I think you understood, right? So next question is, what is string constant pool and what are the benefits of it? But I am not going to tell the answer for this question because I have already told about that string constant pool. Okay, you have to answer me in my comment box if you are really interested to learn something. Okay, now our next question is, how many total number of objects will be created in the heap area and in SCP area from the below given program? As I have faced this question in the interview, in my latest interview, that's why I'm providing this question. Means I told some two, three, four questions about the string, and apart from this, you have to prepare all the programs related with the string, like string palindrome program, string swapping program, and I mean many more program you have to write in this string, because nowadays interviews are happening with the video conferencing, so they are asking in the write in the chat box, they are providing the program in the chat, you have to write there, or in the second way, they are providing a link to you. If you open, there is a like simple text box is there, you have to write the coding whatever he is asking to you. Okay, so be prepared with the programs also. So now the question is, you have to tell about that how many total objects is going to be created from the given program, and you have to count total, either it is created in the heap memory or in the SAP memory. Okay, and I'm not going to tell the answer again because you must have to answer in comment box. Okay, so first is string s1 is equal to new string hello. Now string s2 is equal to s1, and then s2 is equal to s1 dot concat of s2. So this is that you have to tell about how many objects got created, and the second thing is you have to also tell how many objects got created in the heap memory and how many objects got created in the string constant pool memory. Okay, so our next question is, what is a singleton class in Java? So as I told earlier, this type of question we are facing, they are asking to make your own custom singleton class and your own custom immutable class. So they are asking, the first question is, what is a singleton class in Java? Singleton class is a class in Java which returns a single instance irrespective of calling how many times of these classes. Okay, so if you call the thousand time also, it will return the same instance to you only. This is the singleton class. So okay, then interviewer will ask the counter question, how can you make our own custom singleton class? This is what we have to see again. Then what we have to do to make the custom singleton class, we have to do three things. First of all, we have to make our constructor as a private constructor. Second thing, we have to define a variable that is a class type variable at instance level. And third, we have to create one static factory method. Factory method means a method which returns the instance of a class is called a factory method. So I'm going to show you in the program also. So the first thing, take a class, type a static instance variable. First of all, I have defined one static variable that is a class type variable at instance level, as you can see here. Second thing, make our constructor as private. Okay, we have made it here, constructor as a private. And then next thing is, create a static factory method. Okay, so I have created one method which is a static method, you can say as a factory method. As I told you, that is returning the instance of this singleton class. So what we have to check it, the first time when we are calling this method, then we are checking if st is equal to null. If this st variable, singleton test variable, first time is null or not. Yes, exactly, the first time will be null only, then we are creating the object of this class and assigning to this instance variable, then we are returning the instance. from this method. When you will call the second time this method, then it's checking st equal to null. No, it's not null, because we know that static variable get initialized when we start our class. So at the time of class initialization, the static variable also get initialized with their default values. So first time it will be initialized with the null only because it is a class type. So that's why the first time when you are calling this method, this condition getting true, and it's going inside it and creating the object and returning this object to that. Second time this condition will become false because now it is not null, already the object is stored inside this variable, then it's directly returning that same object to that. This is how we can create a custom singleton class. Okay, you got it. But now they again asking the one counter question. So can we use singleton class inside a multi-threading environment? The question is, if suppose I am using singleton in multi-threading environment, then what will happen? Is it a thread safe? What you are thinking? I will answer this question in the next video. These questions are enough for this video, because again this video is going to become longer, more than 15 minutes. So again in the next video we will see the very interesting questions, because now we are going inside the interesting topic, that is collections and multi-threading. ओके, सो इस वीडियो के लिए बस इतना ही, मिलते हैं नेक्स्ट वीडियो में. थैंक यू टू वॉचिंग दिस वीडियो, एंड प्लीज like and subscribe to my channel.